My name is Justin Marinelli, and my film was Mr. Lonely Makes a Friend. It is sort of like a 50s style spoof on Frankenstein story. Um, and it's like centered around this character that creates a Frankenstein-like monster using monster energy because he's sad because he's lonely, and it was
So lonely.
so lonely, and all of the music comes from like that kind of era, and it I'm very happy with the way it all cuts together.
Can you tell us like how the story came about?
My buddy who played the monster, I don't remember if he was drinking Monster that day, if he just had the can on him, but he usually does. That was just sort of the inspiration for that. And I know Vinny Albano wanted to do, we were tasked with doing a silent film, and he thought it would be really cool if we did something in that sort of like silent film style with the cut off edges, like the 4x3, the still camera. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where it came from. We were just talking and it happened.
That's awesome.
But it was very fun.
Along the way, were there any obstacles that you had to overcome or things that you discovered?
I guess the only real obstacle was the fact that we had to shoot it all within the confines of our school. The entire thing took place in our school, which you could tell that more towards the end, but I feel like in the middle it's like a little more vague. But it's just because we were only able to shoot for like an hour or 2 hours at a time at the very end of a day, and it took so much setup and prep because of Joey's costume, my costume, the room. We basically like rented out. That was our teacher's equipment room, where like the whole hospital type thing was. We basically overtook that entire room. It's usually filled wall to wall with like tripods and stuff.
Yeah.
Emptied it all out. It was very fun though, and I especially miss like the levers when I power on.
I love that.
Those were actually from our school's play. A year prior, they did Young Frankenstein. I think that's a little bit where the inspiration came from as well. We remembered that they had those, and we wanted to go run down across the school to go get them. And I was already in costume, and I believe the bell had just rang. So me and my whole like decked out lab coat, I didn't want to take it off. I just walked down the hallway in that costume, and I'm pretty sure I got some weird looks. Someone called me Dexter from Dexter's Lab. And, but it was so fun. It was such a good time.
I love that scene and how you cut it together too. Like just all the close-up shots like of you becoming the scientist, and like that whole scene was just really well done. And I love the ending too, because it's basically just a perpetual cycle. It's like, okay, I need a friend, but no, he's gonna hurt me, but no, I need a friend.
That's what I love about the ending. That's what I love it because I love it, but I also love it because my mom loves it.
I love the ending too. It really made me laugh.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
Me too. And I guess, like, what inspires you? What directors inspire you? What films inspire you?
It's weird because my whole life I've been doing stuff like this, but I don't watch that many movies. I watch more TV. And even then, I don't really consume all that much media. I grew up on cartoons from like Cartoon Network. Favorite show is Steven Universe. I'm actually rewatching that right now because I'm insane. But stuff like Breaking Bad, BoJack Horseman, oh my god, Better Call Saul is amazing. A film I did recently drew a lot of inspiration from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and even this drew a lot of inspiration from Better Call Saul. If you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about. I think a lot of my inspiration comes from my dad because he is like in the industry, he does ads, and he actively like directs plays, he actively directs movies. He just like wrapped a movie and he's editing it right now, and it's insane to me. Ever since I was little, I've always loved telling stories, even in any sort of format, writing, video, I draw, and it's a passion of mine to make people feel what I want them to feel with my stories and take away like whatever they need to. I like making people feel things.
You're good at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's in your bones.
What Are you in high school right now?
Yes.
Okay, what grade, what high school?
I'm a junior at Howell High School. I'm in FPAC, MVP music video production, and I learn under Scott Napolitano. It's my
Shout out Mr. Knapp.
We heard about Mr. Knapp.
Yes,
Love
heard
him.
good
Very
things.
cool.
That's so cool.
What a
So,
cool thing.
what's next for you?
I just wrapped production and actually turned in. This was an assignment on a film adaptation of the Rain Song by Led Zeppelin, and this has been a story that I've been waiting to tell for. It's been like 6 months. I've been planning this for like to a T by the shot, and now that it's finally complete, it's gonna be a while before I actually end up releasing it publicly because I would like to submit it to a couple festivals first. But I'm so happy with it.
That's awesome.
I never, like I said, my whole life I've been trying to tell these stories. I have yet to have a project this big finally be finished.
Woo.
So it's nice.
Congrats.
Feeling.
It's funny because every time I would get new footage, I would just sit down and I would cut it and it would be done. In one
Nice.
sitting.
Yeah.
I couldn't help myself.
couldn't.
It's not even because there was like the due date. I just needed to see
You
it.
needed
You know?
You needed to do it.
I made a promise to myself, I'm not going to show my actors anything until it's totally done. But then I started showing them, like, here's a scene that you're not in.
Yeah.
and then like towards the end, because there's a scene with like all three, and I was like, here, you can get a sneak peek. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
it so
Aw.
much. I'm very excited.
Sounds like
Love
you
it.
have like a really nice group of people that you can rely on to continue to make
I think
really cool things.
Vinny Albano, my DP and co-writer, co-director on Mr. Lonely, he shot the Rain Song with me. The best guy I've ever worked with in my entire
We met
life.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, we
He's-
met him.
he is incredible. He is incredible. I love him so much.
Aw.
Keep those relationships.
Yes, I can feel the passion. I can feel just the love for the industry and
Yeah.
then the knowledge that you guys already possess.
Your teachers are amazing. They're doing a great job. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Your film was wonderful. We had such a blast watching it, and we can't wait to see your next one.
Thank
Yeah.
you so
Yeah.
much.
Tune in next time on 101, a podcast.